Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris Massimo back again with another Apex Legends gameplay. Hope you guys are doing well today, and man oh man, I do apologize if I actually ended up scaring you with that first intro clip. Reason for that being, honestly, it scared me too. I felt like I needed to go ahead and share that with you guys. I did not know that there was going to be any pop-ups within the supply bins, and there's actually been few lately. Obviously, there was that spider that was in the beginning. Obviously, that's why I actually hesitated, and I was trying to kill it with the hammer because I was just so mad, but then I was like super scared because I actually ended up playing this game mode as soon as it dropped. But for the most part, this is the new LTM that is now available to us. It is called Shadow Royale, and I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about it, very soon. But I just want to go ahead and showcase a little bit of what you can do, especially as a shadow and during the beginning as well too. But it's actually really fun. I'm really excited to go ahead and see it. But for the most part, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll be sure to go ahead and get in depth in the next 10 seconds. Alrighty guys, so welcome back, and of course, as I was mentioning previously, we are playing some Shadow Royale, and honestly, I've been playing a few games lately, and I'm just not quite sure which legend is actually going to be like the most perfect, or like the most overpowered, or just the most suited when it comes to this particular game mode. I honestly thought that maybe if I was using Bangalore, I'd be able to go ahead and use my smoke a little bit more, but honestly, it's just very difficult. I just feel like every, how do you say this, every zombie and every person is just rushing you like crazy in this game mode, and I honestly feel like the times that I've actually dropped in Skull Town, it's just nothing but madness. I know that playing Skull Town at night was just crazy before, but now it's just even worse. Like, now you have to worry about prowlers, you got zombies, and you got people you have to go ahead and worry about, and that's just like the most difficult part. But honestly, like I said, it's been actually a lot of fun lately, and so far what I've noticed is that like nothing can slow down these zombies. Like, honestly, you can go ahead and use gas, you can use like Watson's tripwires, and for the most part, they're still just super fast. They hit like super hard. They can go ahead and climb on walls, and then of course just the fact that although they have limited health, they're sometimes very difficult to go ahead and hit, and the fact that they're rushing you so fast, sometimes your aim just isn't on point. At least just mine is, because honestly, like I said, I haven't really experienced this LTM before, and it's a little scary to me, if I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, I know that this LTM was available to us earlier throughout, I think, season 3 at some point, so I'm glad to go ahead and see it obviously come back, and obviously seeing some recycled content. But I wish that they were able to go ahead and release some different skins or just something else. I mean, obviously I did miss out on it previously, but fortunately I was able to go ahead and get the new Bloodhound skin, so I'm actually really thankful about that. And I tried to actually use Bloodhound and maybe at least just get you guys some good gameplay with him, but honestly I feel like Bloodhound really just isn't that good when it comes to this game mode. You really need to have the ability to go ahead and set up or be super mobile, and especially with the zombies and everything, it can be just very difficult. So also another big thing for me too is just the fact that when I started playing Apex, it was like a little bit like towards the ending of season 4, so I really didn't get the chance or the opportunity, I would say, to actually just master exactly like Kings Canyon at this point with Skull Town and everything. So when I ended up playing, it's just I really didn't get to understand the map. So now with being in season 5, obviously with the new rework to Kings Canyon, I'm more familiar with that layout. So now I'm just like, wait a minute, I was like, I'm not used to where everything is. Of course, these little like banshee or little walking dinosaur things, I'm just like, what the heck's going on over here? But like I said, it's been super fun. I'm actually excited. Unfortunately, I was not able to go ahead and get some games in with my friends over here. Obviously, like I said, I was able to go ahead and catch some early games while I was on my lunch break at work. But actually, I was playing with some randoms, and luckily they were actually some pretty decent randoms. Honestly, I do wish that I was able to go ahead and have like maybe like a better gun or a better scope towards the ending of this game. You're going to see how it actually changed the output of the game as well too. But of course, another thing that I want to go ahead and address is just the fact that I love that these games such as Apex Legends and Call of Duty Modern Warfare are actually coming out with Halloween themed items or just events. It's just super great. Obviously it mixed things up, especially in Call of Duty. It's just the fact that they actually have Saw or Billy from Saw, and then they ended up having Leatherface and some other like skins. Those are super dope, and if I played Call of Duty a little bit more than I actually do, I would actually consider getting them. But just unfortunately, I'm mainly an Apex player, so this is the main game I would say that I usually use. But as you can see over here, it's just nothing but hecticness. Obviously I was able to try and go ahead and track down this Pathfinder over here, but his teammates just kept spawning in, and it was just terrifying, especially for an Octane as fast as he is, just being able to go ahead and rush you a lot faster. But I wanted to try and see if I can thirst that kill, but I knew that I had to go ahead and heal up just because the zombies do a lot more damage. So unfortunately, my teammate is going to go down right over here. So luckily, I was able to go ahead and clutch up and save his life. And for those of you that actually haven't had the opportunity to go ahead and try out the LTM yet, another big thing that I want to go ahead and address with you guys is just the fact that not only is it crazy and super fun, but obviously just with the fact that, you know, all of your stats, they're not going to transition to your normal stats. Obviously, I know there's a lot of people that are dropping like 20 bombs and 30 bombs that I've seen as well too, and no, those aren't going to go ahead and transition, and you're not going to go ahead and get those badges and a 4K damage badge, because honestly, you can go ahead and rack up a whole bunch of kills and a lot of damage when it comes to this game mode in particular. So that's why obviously the stats aren't going ahead and transition to your normal game stats, but it is what it is, and I'm just super glad that we are actually able to go ahead and have another new game mode for, you know, the month of Halloween. So other than that, guys, you know, this video will be coming to an end very soon, obviously right over here. I don't know why this Lobo was all the way over there, and honestly, this is where like the downfall of our team actually went over here. Honestly, if that Lobo was with us and not like super far away, there was just no way that we could have maybe lost just because we had the high ground, or at least just so I thought, because look what's gonna happen next. Obviously, you know, I was just getting beamed, and I felt like their entire team had a whole bunch of gold armor, and I understand that you actually end up getting a gold knockdown shield as well too, so you have to be very quick. But as you can see, this Lobo is actually spawning in as a zombie, but in this particular moment right now, you know, that's not what we need. We need someone else that can go ahead and shoot. And, you know, with the flatline, don't get me wrong, it's a great gun. Obviously, it deals a ton of damage, and the fact that it can slow down people, it's amazing. But the accuracy and the recoil is just super inconsistent. I'm just terrible with the gun. It's not my most favorite, and maybe it is amazing to someone else, but for me personally, it's not the move. So, and also I do wish that I had a better scope from what I was mentioning previously, because maybe I could have been able to go ahead and just beam them a lot sooner. But since this zone was in a very bad spot, and we initially thought that the high ground was going to be the best possible move, I was honestly wishing that my teammate was able to go ahead and get his rev portal a lot sooner, because honestly, we went through like a great amount of time without actually having a fight. So I knew that he had it, but for some reason he was just trying to go ahead and get some kills. So I'm not necessarily just trying to blame it on him, but I actually threw this game. So look right over here. So as soon as I actually end up going down, I'm stuck in the circle, and I'm just like freaking out. I'm like, no. And then actually, you know it, you know, I'm just trying to go ahead and hope and pray that I get a self res, but unfortunately I'm unable to go ahead and pull it off, and we ended up losing this game. So hopefully I'm able to go ahead and pull off a win very soon, and maybe get some gameplay with some friends. But with that being said, guys, I was not able to go ahead and clutch the 1v3. There's just no way. So other than that, if you guys have made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much, and that I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. You guys stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.